5. Test, test, test. Test. Alright, testing again. Cool. Alright, we made it. I think we are live. Welcome in. Looks like we have one viewer. We'll start soon. Alright. What should we name this character? That's the question. So, we're gonna play zoomed in. Let's see. We'll do a... We could name her... That's not what we want. Alright, so our rules are going to be must be zoomed in at all times. Hardcore and Bowazon. Let's reduce the font size some. Alright. We will name this chick Genitals. Genitals. Sweet.
Good day.
Alright, so rule number 1. We must play zoomed in at all times. Oh god, here we go. Rule number 2. We must play a Bowazon. So, that means we must get rid of our javelin and our shield. That's our starting stats. Nothing crazy. And we need to get a bow first. So let's change everything to throw. So that way we don't accidentally kill stuff with our fists.
I shall purge this
So we're
land
gonna
of the
look
shadow.
for some chests to get some gold so we can buy a bow and arrow. Dude, this view is ridiculous. Oh my god. This view is horrendous. This is worse than I thought it would be. Alright, we found a bow already. Let's go. Alright, so now we can attack. Oh dude, this challenge is gonna be ridiculous. I can already tell. Yeah, this is gonna be spicy, dude. This will be spicy. Alright. Let's kill a few of these so we get level 1, or level 2 rather. That way we can get critical strike. That'll at least increase our damage some. And then next upgrade we're gonna do is get rid of this low quality short bow and get something actually useful. Alright, so first point we're gonna do is critical strike. That'll give us a 16% chance to do double damage. So 1 out of every 6 shots. And then for stats, let's go dexterity first, and then we'll go strength. Sweet.
It's locked.
Look at this. Let's actually go to town. I should have saved that shrine.
Hi there.
Alright. Let's get a proper bow. There we go. And then we can afford some town portals. Hopefully we can afford a tome of town portals. That would be ideal.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, so now we're gonna set this to F, that to G, and go back into TP and start getting some levels. Yeah, this is going much faster. This is much faster. This view is going to be terrible, but this should be an interesting challenge. Let's see. What is this? Your microphone is muted but has no signal. Interesting. Oh, I know what that was. That was when I was still dealing with the noise gate.
I hear foul creatures about.
Holy crap. Being this zoomed in is crazy. Let's keep buying that. I can use that on bosses. Oh, some boots. Let's see. Dude, this view is so rough. I need to find a chip gem that isn't a diamond. If I had to pick, maybe a ruby? Actually a topaz. I would want a topaz. There we go. My first rare that I'm actually going to use. Yo, this view is crazy. The wand is nice. And the leather armor. Alright, one more level until we can get some skills that I'm actually interested in investing points into. I think we're just gonna save the skill point. In terms of stats, let's get Lord Dex. So I think the plan is to clear out the Den of Evil. We'll farm Rakanishu afterwards. Get like level 12 or so. And then farm the tower until like 17 and then beat Andy. I think that's the rough plan right now. It's gonna be interesting how this view is gonna screw me up later, because I'm not gonna be able to see souls off screen. Dolls are gonna be in my face before it's too late. To my knowledge, I don't think anyone's ever beat the game hardcore SSF fully zoomed in. And honestly, if they were to do it, they wouldn't do it on a Bowazon. This is just ridiculous. But this was the challenge that one of you awesome viewers suggested, so I'm happy to oblige it. I will try it out. It's weird seeing everything so up close. Yeah, so the challenge was left in a comment in a previous video that I uploaded to play the game entirely zoomed in on a bow only Amazon. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, once we get into like later acts and stuff, it's gonna be incredibly difficult to stay alive because the souls I won't be able to see, dolls I won't be able to see until it's too late.
I can't carry anymore. Perhaps now the sisters will trust
Even
me.
Death Lords, like it's gonna be like a jump scare every time that one appears on the screen.
You have
Alright, let's see. Of course that was garbage. Alright, let's get a tome of let's organize this inventory. This is stressing me out. Alright, get rid of that, get rid of that. That was not worth the ID. That was worth the ID. And 1,000 gold there. I'll take it. Alright, so we have way too many arrows, so let's condense these. Alright, that's plenty. We'll keep the chipped diamond for later. We can use the Savage Polearm recipe. We're good on TPs and ID scrolls. Alright, so yeah. You can totally see the whole world, can't you? What's up, dude? This is where my starting gear was. You have the top fan badge right now because you're the only one that's ever said anything on this channel. You have 25 experience points apparently, whatever that means. Dude, what is experience points in this? So a leaderboard is a place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream so you can always try again. Oh, so it doesn't carry from stream to stream. You'll need to click points or EXP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. Okay. So that's why you're the #1 fan right now. It's interesting. Dude, look at this freaking view though. Imagine dolls, dude. I like experience points. That's what's up. Dude. I'm gonna like shit my pants when dolls come. Oh my god. Let's do P3 for now. Better you than me. Dude, it's gonna be rough. This whole challenge is rough. I mean, when he suggested a Bowazon, I was like, oh, you really do hate me, don't you? Like, this would be so much better on, like, a melee character. Probably Paladin would be best. Like a Hammerden. You just do Holy Fire. And you can't even panic till it wait. Dude, I can't do anything. I'm just stuck. Look, I can't look, this is a perfect example. I can't even see the shaman off the screen. Oh, I killed him anyway. What the fuck? Okay. Like I don't see these guys until they're like up my ass. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. I've never done a challenge like this before. But yeah, welcome in, Fluffkins. Welcome in. Anyone else that's lurking and watching. Appreciate you stopping in. This is the first stream ever on this channel. I usually just play by myself and upload the edited content afterwards, but I figure, you know what? It's a Friday night. I had no plans, so might as well stream. Alright, let's kill Bloodraven
I sense
and get
great
our
sorrow and misery.
mercenary. That'll give us some more damage, and it'll give us another distraction, so that way we don't die.
Join my army.
Dude, I can't even see her. Where is she? There she is. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this is terrible. Yeah, that is true. Oh my god, this view. We'll get dodge and multi-shot. Yeah, we can get that view of these delicious remaster graphics. Alright, we're gonna run over here. She should follow us. Yeah, I'm not fighting her in the middle of all these zombies. Oh, dude, this view, man. This is gonna be rough. Alright, let's go find her. Dude, I don't even know. This is so bad. Oh my god, dude. I would have never thought to do this challenge. And I can't even use a javelin to kill her. That would kill her so much faster. The challenge specifically said bow only. Because like even the starting javelin's throw damage is actually pretty respectable. Dude, this is terrible. I do like no damage. Alright, she should be dead here. Sweet. Alright.
Rest in peace, sister.
So, let's get our mercenary. Abhaya? No, I want a better name than that. Let's do Ellie. That's a good name. Alright, let's get a bow for Ellie.
Yes.
I'm gonna use this one. And Ellie can have my old bow.
I'll put that to good use.
Longest Raven kill ever. Yeah, I did it on Players 3, which didn't help, but it's, dude, bow Amazons have such terrible damage in the early game. They honestly don't have great damage in endgame either. It's not like it's an S tier build. So this challenge is gonna be kind of brutal. Alright, let's go find Rakanishu and kill him a bunch. We're currently level 6. We can get to level like 12 or so pretty fast doing that. Now that I have a mercenary, this should be a little smoother. Alright, so the goals here is we need to find the Stony Field waypoint, and we need to find Rakanishu, and we can do runs. Alright, so we already found Rakanishu. Let's kill him without dying. Oh, our first ring. Let's go. So even the worst ring will sell for at least 900 gold. So if it's not useful to us, we can at least make some money. Alright, where? Oh, there he is. Well, he killed Ellie super fast. Alright.
These stones serve some magical purpose.
Now we have to find the waypoint. If we're lucky, the waypoint will be near the stones. Let's see. If I were the stony waypoint, where would I be? Let's drink this stamina potion. That way we can just find the waypoint. I think I know where it is, and I'm nowhere near it. I'm really hoping I'm nowhere near it, because this is far, dude. This is far. What's this? Experience shrine? Alright, let's get some XP, I guess. Waypoint is right there. Where? You see it? Where do you see it? Are you trolling me? Did I already run by it? I don't think so. I don't think. Oh, dude, it's right here. That's sick. Alright. So let's do some Rakanisha runs. Let's put it on players 8 and see if we can do this. My damage is ass, so it's gonna be rough.
Hello.
Well, oh, we gotta zoom in every game.
It is
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
I'll put that to good use.
That's gonna be annoying.
That to good
To re-zoom in every game.
Greetings.
Alright. Over in the place by the thing. Yeah, it's true. Alright. This is where I might die. Players 8 Rakanishu at level 6. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it, baby. So I'll have to keep that in mind, that every time I make a new game, I have to zoom back in. Which sucks, but at least it's only one button. It's not that bad. Easy, yeah, exactly. Easy. Alright, level 8. Zoom in, let's go. Holy crap. I'm hoping I find a couple chip topaz. That would make me happy. That would increase my damage by a lot. Oh jeez.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
I'm just using her as a meat shield. Feeding her potions. Oh, my first charm. Let's go. Oh. This is rough, dude. This is rough. Alright, level 9. 2 more levels of this. Few more levels. Alright. Make a new game. Zoom in again. Alright, let's get rid of some stuff in my inventory.
The Order welcomes you.
It's not worth getting. Well, at least I made some money. Okay. Let's also grab some health potions. So far, it doesn't seem as bad as it could be. No, I am getting used to it. I am getting used to it. I will say that. But not being able to see off the edge of the screen is rough. Like for example, once I get higher level and I'm shooting things off my screen, like I'm not gonna be able to see what drops for loot. I'm gonna have to rely on like hearing it. So like listening for rings and amulets, listening for the rune sounds. Charm sounds. There we go. 1 to 2 fire damage. That'll help. Dude, any damage at this point will help because my damage is low. Damage is low. Alright, I should be level 10 here. Once Rakanishu goes down, I'll be 10. There we go, there it is. What's your build plan? That's a good question. I think I'm gonna do strafe. Put 1 point into strafe at first, and then pumping guided arrow because you only get 5% damage per level when you put points into strength, and you get 10% damage per level when you pump guided arrow. It's synergy. Part of me was thinking of doing freezing arrow because that's much safer and it's still good damage. So I don't know. It's between those two builds. freezing arrow is great, but it's hard to get 230 with it. It just eats up a lot of mana and doesn't do a ton of damage at first. So maybe I'll level physical Bowazon until 30 and then switch. If I even make it that far. So far we haven't had anything too scary happen to us. Can you get knockback? I sure can, and that is definitely going to be a priority. So if you craft the hit power gloves recipe, you get guaranteed knockback on the gloves. So I will do that as soon as I have a perfect sapphire. So I'm hoping I get a perfect sapphire from my Hellforge in normal mode. That'd be nice. So we'll do this. We'll farm Rakanishu till 12-ish. And then we'll move on. Yeah, so as soon as we get perfect sapphire, I'll make a hit power glove recipe. And then I think freezing arrow might be the play, if I'm honest. It just does so much consistent damage. And then for a bow, I'm gonna go either triple Ort Rune if I can get it, or Zephyr. What else do I need to make the recipe? What do you mean? The hit power recipe? The hit power gloves? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Yeah, hit power gloves is Ort, chain gloves, or heavy braces or van braces, and a perfect sapphire and any jewel. So really it's just like an Ort and a sapphire. The rest are easy. It literally can be like any jewel.
These stones serve
Yeah.
some magical purpose.
That's all you need. Alright. Well, the good news is Rakanishu is going down faster and faster every level, which is naturally how it goes. This might be our last Rakanishu run.
These stones serve some magical purpose.
Where is Rakanishu? Oh, there he is. Jesus.
I am overburdened.
When you're low level, always pick up throwing knives. Always, 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 always pick up throwing knives. Because they sell for 720 gold. Even the white ones. Let's do one more Rakanishu run. I'll show you what I mean. Can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Alright, so see, sell value 720. So whenever one drops, just always pick it up when you're doing like solo self-found runs in the beginning, because that'll get you a little bump on the gold. Oh, perfect. It's like you set it up.
Greetings.
Alright. We'll repair. Let's grab some gloves. I don't really want any of those gloves. Let's gamble for some. Maybe I'll get a rare. Actually, you know what I really want? I want a belt for 3 slots. I don't think I can gamble one yet. Oh, I just saw one. I just saw 2. Right here. This is what I want. Let's see if I can get a decent one of these. Nothing good. Well, that was a waste of gold, but it's all good. Alright, let's go get level... Ow. Let's go get level 13 or 12, whatever. Yeah, 12, and then we'll move on to the Countess. I'm glad people are stopping in. I didn't think anyone would. Being the first stream and all. But I've seen people come in and out. It's pretty cool. I'll take it, I'll take it. Oh shit. That's not good.
These stones serve some magical purpose.
Thank you.
Alright, there we go. Level 12, baby. I'm getting really unlucky with the chip gems. Alright, let's get a void, and we'll get vitality this round, or this level. Okay. So, we'll put it on players 1. We're just gonna rush all the way through to Countess. Dude, this view, man.
I need mana.
Crazy, crazy. Stone skin. Let's see what this bow does. Oh, better than hers.
Put that to good use.
Alright. Let's get through this. For any character, what is your favorite non-traditional build? That's a good question. Non-traditional? That's a hard question. I don't immediately have a favorite. One build that I really enjoy playing is a Rift Sin. So you have an assassin and you max Dragon Talon and use the Rift rune word, and the Rift rune word has like chance on hit to proc like spells, mostly like Frozen Orb. So you're kicking, you're doing a bunch of cold damage, a bunch of poison damage because you also max Venom, a bunch of physical damage, and then you also use Death Sentries, which when they explode do physical and fire. So you pretty much have like tons of elemental damage. And you can still stack like Crushing Blow and stuff to kill bosses pretty fast. That wouldn't be a character I could play doing my challenge runs from scratch, just because you need like a specific rune word that isn't super easy to craft. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I actually played that for one of my ladders. I think I have that character still on the other account. Not this one. Let me think of another non-traditional build that I like to play. Maybe like a Zeal Sorceress with enchant using the Passion Phase Blade. That's also pretty fun. She's just super squishy, that's the problem. So here's Countess. What we're gonna do though is we need to find the waypoint first, so we can do a couple runs, get some runes. Yeah, there's tons of wacky builds in this game. They're a little shaman, dude. Here's one of them. This challenge is like, you can't really see a whole lot. I guess that's the point, but... yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. And when they rebalanced a lot of skills, it made more build options too. Like fire druids were never really a thing, and now they're S tier. Now they are better than wind druids, like, you know, the typical tornado hurricane. Like, they level so much faster because they just have so much more AoE. But in hardcore, unless I have a lot of gear, I would always pick the wind druid. Just because cyclone armor is so nice. They're just more tanky than fire druids. Dude, are you serious? The waypoint is here, and the tower's on the other side of the river. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be tough. Okay, that's the map we have. So let's go over to the Countess, and we will get a couple runs in, get some runes. Maybe I'll get lucky and get like a few Rals. So if you guys didn't know, normal Countess can drop anywhere from the L rune to Ral rune. Yeah, Cyclone Armor plus the slow from Hurricane. Yeah, and also they can max Oak Sage, which gives them a lot more health. Whereas if you go Fire Druid, usually you can't max Oak Sage if you're optimizing your damage. Oh jeez, this is spicy. Alright, let's go get Ellie back.
Good day.
And then we'll pick up the healing potions here. Oh. I forgot that we had our first amulet. Oh, there we go. Look at that godly thing. 1 to max damage, baby. 18 to 19. Alright. Yeah, dude. What's up with that? That was a super spicy first floor entrance. Just like throws me to the wolves. The game was like, alright Z, time to die. Godly, I mean, Bella's quivering in fear. I mean, you're not wrong. It's probably like the best amulet I've ever seen. It's like S+ tier. Alright, level 4. Dude, the archers are always such a pain in the neck in here. They do so much damage. Well, we can see where level 5 is. Alright, let's see what our first runes are. Oh my god, oh shit. Oh, ah! Oh my god. What the f... Oh. Oh my god. That was not nice.
Good day.
That was not nice. I should probably leave the game and make a new one, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna run past them, I'm gonna go into one of the left or right corridors right before Countess, and then fight from there. I'm not gonna clear that mess. That is some bullshit. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, dude. Maybe not. I can't even get through. There's so many of them.
Hello.
I don't think I've ever been this jammed up on a Countess run. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is the plan. Alright, we're gonna run in here. Alright, that plan worked. We should be pretty safe here. I know, right? That was insane, dude. I don't think I've ever been that jammed up in normal mode. Like, just running into level 5. Alright, first Countess. Let's see. Alright, we got L and F. Let's collect these gold. Since I'm broke as a joke.
Oh, the tower's trove for the taking.
Alright, let's just pick up everything so we can sell it. Alright, so yeah, the first Countess run is extra spicy apparently.
Yes.
That was insane.
Yes.
So I feel like that was a warning. That was like an omen, right? That was like the Diablo 2 gods telling us we probably shouldn't be doing a zoomed in run. Hey, look, a new bow. So if you hold shift, you can see, you can do a compare. I think auto pickup gold is like the best edition. Yeah, I think it's one of the better editions for sure. So yeah, this bow is definitely better. Well, I say definitely better. A hunter's bow has a faster base attack speed than a longbow, so they're actually probably pretty similar. But I will equip the longbow. And I'll give a hunter's bow to my mercenary. Alright. Yeah, so see, her bow's worse.
I'll put that to good use.
No, that's the gods giving you a challenge at the beginning, so it's easy later. Okay. I can accept that. I can accept that. That's cool with me. Alright, let's run over to the tower again. Dude, that was crazy. If that never happens again, I would be totally okay with it. Dude, all these greed rings and amulets that I don't want. Why couldn't the challenge be like a character that would have been a little more OP? I mean, I know the answer to that question. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on players 5 and try and fight our way through and get some EXP. Because I do want to get... Oh god. Oh god. Famous last words. Famous last words. Famous last words. Yeah, you're not wrong. Watch, this amulet right here is going to be another amulet of greed. We'll see once I kill this unique pack. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, 10 attack rating. Oh, there's another ring. Ring of Greed. 14 attack rating. I will use it. Alright, so we've already gotten a half a level just by bumping the player count up and clearing some of these guys. Always pick up items that can have skills on them, like this preserved head, because they're usually worth more to vendors. So that's like wands, stabs, the eagle orbs, preserved heads, barbarian helms. Especially at the beginning when you're suffering with low gold. Because as Flufflikins just said, Geed will actually give you some rares if you gamble enough times, so that could be some decent gear when you're down and out like I am in the beginning. So superior jawbone cap, that's a barb helm, so I'll pick that up. And here we go. There's two different skills on it, so that'll be worth more than some other inventory slots. Like if I filled it with like a short bow or something, it's not really worth a whole lot. In the beginning, I just like to optimize my inventory with things that sell well. Like amulets always sell well. Rings. Oh, 2 rings. Yeah, neither are great. I'll probably equip that poison, the cold resist ring though. Man, these boss packs are raunchy, dude. Getting spicy. This zoomed in challenge is gonna be rough. We've already had a few close encounters to death, so we're gonna run this until we die. That's what we're gonna do, boys. Boys and maybe girls. I don't know if my wife's watching. Alright. Let's see what this is. Alright, sweet. So we'll use the lightning resist ring, and we'll use the cold resist ring. Because since the challenge was to use bows the entire time, it's going to be hard to stack resistances. We can't use like shields such as Ancient's Pledge or triple perfect diamond large shield. So stacking resistance is going to be a challenge. That's the nice part about playthroughs, like challenge playthroughs that can use shields, is resistances are a bit easier when you can use a shield. Because even if you go with like a Rhyme rune word, like that gives 25 resist all. Ancient's Pledge gives 43 resist all, and 48 to a couple resistances as well. Alright, not gonna lie, this fight's gonna be a little spicy. Ellie's about to die any second. Alright, sweet, she made it. Also, if you guys didn't know, to feed your mercenary potions, you can use the shift key and then 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like, I'll feed her a potion right now since she's half life, so I'll do shift 3. She says thank you, and then she'll chug that down. It's a lot easier than dragging the potion manually to her portrait. Especially like while you're fighting and stuff. I think we'll get level 15 this Countess run. Oh shit. That's the problem with this zoomed in playthrough is you really can't see anything until you run into it. Those guys are tanky. Yeah, dude, they were. 100%. 100%. Alright. Let's see what this level has. Looks like nothing. Maybe in this corridor? Yeah, got some fallen. Or Devilkin rather. Ooh, champion buzzwords, holy shit. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. So I'll feed her a potion, shift 2. Grab some more potions. Alright, we'll take this Targe. Not that I think that it's going to
I can't carry anymore.
give me a lot of gold, but it has the potential. Like if it rolls like an increased blocking affix, that could be like an extra 800 gold. Alright, let's go. I forgot to switch it back to players 1. Oh, dude, this is good. I've got a freaking elite pack with cursed. Well, no. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Should be fine. We should be good. We should be good. So let's get Ellie back.
I am overburdened. Greetings.
Alright, Ellie, get back here. She's slacking.
Greetings.
Okay. So let's see. So the cell value is 40 right now. Pretty low, right? So if it gets like an increased blocking affix, it'll jump up to like 1,000. It did not. It got, you know, attacker takes damage of 1, repairs durability, and a level 1 sacrifice affix, but whatever. It's still worth the identify, because an identify scroll is only 80 gold. So I went from 40 to 273, so still a net gain. Alright, so now our gold's getting up to like 10, 11,000. We'll build it up a little bit more, then we'll gamble a little bit. I really want to kill Indario soon so we can get the Act 2 mercenary. Although keeping Ellie the whole time could be fun. Alright, Ellie, get in here. Alright, Row Rune, I'll take it. Alright, let's do another run. So we gotta zoom in right away. That's a good question. So I'm torn between Prayer and Blessed Aim. Blessed Aim would be nice versus like bosses and such. That increased chance to hit. Prayer would be nice for just some sustain. I'm not really thinking of Defiance. I don't think defense rating is gonna really make or break. Make or break it. I do think if I make it to Act 2 Nightmare, Holy Freeze or is probably the pro play, being this zoomed in. That way I can slow things down. I think that's the play over Might Aura. Might will give me a bunch of damage, but a bunch of damage doesn't really help if you're dead. Or we could just go Act 5 Mercenary. Just have a Barbarian just hacking things to pieces. It's always an option. The auras are just so nice though. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Well, that wasn't cool.
Hello.
Alright, so let's get our potions back. Let's get some arrows. Damage doesn't help if you're dead. Tell that to Pendle. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, Pendle's a dick. He's insta-gived me a few times. Like if he like spawns with like extra strong and cursed, he can literally charge you for like a stupid amount of damage. I need some more damage, dude. Damage is rough. It'll get better soon. Level 21 is kinda like the power spike on this character. That just feels like forever away. So we're gonna fight him zoom in then, right? Pendle? Yeah, I will. I don't have a choice. I gotta do everything zoomed in on this challenge run. That's the whole point on it. Is to try and beat Diablo 2 Resurrected, zoomed in the entire time, and using a bow the entire time. That's the rules. So I won't have a shield. I'll be fairly squishy. I can't see shit. My guess is, I don't know. I want to say I can make it to Act 1 Hell, but I don't know. It's all dependent on what drops I get, the maps I get. There's a lot of RNG that goes into it. Whoa, 6 people viewing. That's crazy. Welcome in. I'm Z. I do hardcore, solo self-found challenge runs. A lot of which are kind of crazy, but hey, keeps the game interesting. After you play this game for like 20 plus years, like you just want to do something. You just want to do something different. Just like playing it regularly feels weird. So ghosts have like a super high physical resistance. That's why they're taking forever to kill. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. It'd be nice to get 3 rows. So I want to cube up to an Ort beginning of Act 2. That would be awesome. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Alright, so there's my preserved head I was talking about earlier. So let's kill this blood fan. Alright. So what we can do is make some room here. Grab this preserved head. Grab this chip sapphire. Yeah, look at all those skills on that. So let's see how much it's worth, right? This is why you grab the preserved heads and all the necromancer heads. It's only 900-ish, so not too great. But then I always grab the throwing potions because those sell for a decent amount. So 500 here, 220 there. Look at this jawbone cap, 2400. This short staff, 4600. 84, that's kind of weak. 300 for a crude, 720. So I try and grab things that are efficient gold-wise in my inventory. Well, to 22,000 gold. Alright. Let's go get the Countess. We'll switch back to players 1. My guess for this drop, we're gonna go with Tier, Tau. That's my guess. Let's see. Just F. Oof. Alright. Rough, dude, rough. Alright, we gotta zoom in. No. Imagine if that was the challenge. Zoomed in plus old graphics. God. That sounds terrible. Alright, our gold's going up and up and up. Yeah, I'm thinking that the freezing arrow might be the pro play. Oh my god. Well, at least the sorceress has better AoE. Sorceress would be tankier at least. I would go with an energy shield frozen orb build. That would be pretty tanky. So just getting to 30 would be the toughest part, which is usually true for a lot of builds. Holy Fire Paladin doesn't count. You can walk naked to level 30. Once you get to level 6, you just be naked running around killing shit. Full Hydra build on top of that. Hydra? Okay. Hydra also isn't bad. If you're going like meme builds, like Frost Nova, that would be a rough one. Blaze, Inferno. What are some rough skills to use? Those are the main ones for Sorceress. All the lightning skills are pretty good. Like lightning's good, chain lightning's good, charge bolt's good, nova's good. Thunderstorm's terrible. If you only could kill things with thunderstorm, that would take you years. Yo, look at this head. It's got the blocking effects, Ray Skeleton, and T. That's gonna sell for quite a bit. I was more thinking you'd have to drop all the Hydras on you when zoomed in since you couldn't click far. Yeah. But the nice part about Hydras and Trap Assassins is you can just drop them and run around circles and things just die. In that aspect it's not so bad, but I agree that not being able to see very far would be pretty rough still. Oh, got some ghosts. That's true, didn't think about the running away factor. Yeah, that's what I would do if you made me do Hydras. Just drop a bunch and run in circles. I feel like that would be the play. The tough part's in hell with all the fire immunes. We'd have to just beef up the mercenary. Do like a treachery, bulwark. And like a honor. Or strong insight. Hustle. I'm getting very unlucky with these runes.
Yes.
But I'm also getting very lucky with things to sell. Like my gold's exploding. Alright, so what runes do we have? FF Ral tier. Oof, dude. Oof. Alright, I'm just gonna run straight to the Countess and try and kill as little things as possible. We need to get a few more runes, then we'll move on. Can't say no to this champion pack. Okay. Alright. Let's zoom straight to the Countess. Well, apparently these mobs have other plans for me. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Zoom. Well, with this EXP shrines, I should probably kill a few things. Sorry. Hit my mic. Well, I hit the boom arm, not the actual mic. This tower map is terrible too. Like, it's just so far to run. I got pretty unlucky with it, but it's all good. We'll get through it. Oh my god. Really, I just need more damage. That would solve a lot of the problems right now. My damage is so low. That's what I'm hoping to get from these Countess runs, is some runes so I can do some more damage. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Give me something good. Yes! Row Rune, let's go. I just need one more of those. If I could get one more Row and one Tau, I would be very happy.
Good day. Good day.
The Order welcomes you.
Alright, hopefully I get lucky this time. That rail was perfect. I really need one more of them, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there's level 16. I might as well look at this short bow. Ran out of ID scrolls. Oh, a Juve. We'll take a Juve. We will take a Juve all day. So how many near-death experiences have we had already? 3? That level 5 first run was ridiculous. That was like insanely crazy. Like you said, you would think that if we were on Hell, there's like a double champion archer pack. So wolf heads are another thing I always pick up. So that bow isn't bad. And that's just Act 1. Yeah, we're only like halfway through Act 1, technically. We still have the Tamil Highland, Outer Cloister, Barracks, Jail, Inner Cloister, Catacombs. No, Cathedral Catacombs. Spicy ghosts. Let's get them. Let's get a baby.
I am overburdened.
Alright, we have to check out this charm. I'm hoping for like a poison damage charm. Something to boost my damage. Ooh, and that and that. It's rough, dude. It's rough. These drops are rough. They're killing me.
Greetings.
Let's see what we got. I'll keep the poison resist charm. These drops are rough. Well, I'm a little closer to a perfect sapphire. 3 more gem shrines to go. Ew, that's terrible. Yo, Maxima RPG, what's up, dude? What's terrible? Gem shrines? I'm assuming you're not talking about gem shrines. What do you mean the rules for this challenge? Welcome in, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Hoping this Countess run we can move on. Hopefully she drops what we need. Ooh, extra fast.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll pick up that throwing knife because that always sells for at least 720. Unless it's ethereal, which it is not. short staffs we always pick up, because there could be skills on them, which there is. Ooh, a wolf head. Again, those have skills on them, so good to pick up. Be some decent gold. Alright, let's see what's on this thing. Not the best. It'll still sell for a little bit, but nothing crazy. There we go. Alright, let's see what she drops this round. Give me some dopamine. Give me some happiness. Come on. I want a Tal or a Ral. Alright, dopamine. There we go, Tal, I'll take it, baby. Alright, so now that we have a Tal, we can make stealth. So we need a 2-socket armor, Tal rune, and then Eth rune.
Greetings.
Alright, so let's grab this 2-socket armor. Ooh, I should not have sold that staff. It's too late. I'm not gonna rebuy it. Alright, so let's make stealth real quick. So, Tal rune, Eth rune, gives you faster run walk, faster cast rate, which doesn't matter for this build, faster recovery, which is always nice, a little bit of dex, some regenerate mana, a little bit of stam, and some poison resist, and some integer magic damage reduction. And if you guys remember from my integer damage reduction video, that's actually pretty useful against swarms of enemies. Just the way the math works out. Alright, I think we can move on. I think let's go kill Andariel. Zoomed in, of course. Alright. Let's start cruising. So we haven't found our first set item or unique item yet. Maybe Andariel will give us a little bit of luck. Well, thinking of early set and uniques, there's not a whole lot I would want. Blood Fist would be really nice. Blood Fist would actually be like one of the best uniques I could get at this point. Or Hot Spurs. Hot Spurs would be really sick. Either one of those I would probably ship myself. Gotta get the depends. Alright, let's cruise through to the outer cloister. wand. Yeah, there we go. So got some skills on it. So I think what I'm gonna do with my gold is once I'm level 20 I can gamble for circlets. I think I'll just go straight to circlets. I was thinking about what I would want to gamble, and I was thinking maybe some boots, but I think circlets is the play. Because I don't really have anything in a helm that I really want to make rune word wise at this level.
So, this is the site of Andariel's atrocities.
Alright, so the trick for Outer Cloister, I made a video on this, as there's only like 3 maps. If there's a cross in the middle like there is now, like this cross barrier, it's always going to be the middle to get to the barracks. So it's this way. There it is. Well, this one's a little spicy. Not too bad. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use the Dolan circlets. I think that's pretty decided. That seems to make the most sense to me.
Thank you.
Well, these Death Clan are not too friendly. Alright, let's just find the jail. We need to just get to Andariel and kill her, so we can get our mercenary. It's tempting to keep Ellie, but I really think Act 2 mercenary is the play. That'll solve a lot of the damage issues. Oh god. This room is not good. Oh. Well, that wouldn't have ended well. Alright, so this one is selling for 5,000. That's the highest amount that an item can sell for in Act 1 normal. So we're going to carry this item into Act 2, where the max value is 10,000. That way we can get a little bit more money for it. So we'll just stash it for now. Let's get some arrows because I was running out.
Good day.
Alright. Let's try it again.
So, this is
So
the
like I
site
said,
of Andariel's
whenever it's the cross, it's always in the middle. If it's not the cross and the waypoint's on the right, it's going to be to the left. If it's not the cross and the waypoint's to the left, it's going to be to the right. That's how you know which way to go. It's the same every time. Alright, let's see if we can find these jail stairs. Is this view like really terrible for you guys too? I mean, I know that's the point of the challenge, but it's, I'm getting used to it, but it's not ideal. Alright, here's the jail.
What nightmarish tortures took place here?
Well, once I hit level 17, I can use my stealth. And if I can get another Ral rune, I can make a Zephyr. That can be used at level 21. The IAS on that will be really nice. And the lightning damage. Alright, here's level 2. Alright, let's see. Low HP here, dude. Let me see what this composite bow is. Yeah, nothing good. Oh, that's cool. I've never live streamed on YouTube before, so it says Flufflekins is the #1 top fan for the stream. 150 experience points. And then Maxima is the #2 with 25 EXP. So Flufflekins, you're pro. Got the big schlong EXP. Alright. Here's level 3. And then level 3 to inner cloister. Usually it's upper, or it's like northwest corner. We'll see if it's actually there. Sometimes it's not. I'd say like 70% of the time it is. So we go this way. Let's see. This way. That's probably right here. Yup, see? Oh, right there. So here's your inner cloister. We'll go back, sell real quick, then we'll kill Andy.
Yes?
Okay, let's get her. Let's get her, let's get her, let's get her. Alright. I'll probably bump up the player count to 3 or 5. So I can get a level or 2 in the catacombs before I fight Andy. Alright. So let's do
This
players
place
5.
is
See what
eerie.
happens. So these guys still feel like P1. No, actually, they feel like P5. Alright, yeah, this is definitely P5 now. I should grab any potions here. Jesus. I hate the mobs in this game that resurrect. Like the Unravelers, the Shaman. It's nice when you are playing a class that can deal with that pretty efficiently. Like the Necromancer doing Corpse Explosion, the Druid, if you do like one of the vines, like Carrion Vine or Solar Creeper. Or a Barb with like Grimward. But as an Amazon, yeah, no way to dispose of corpses really. I have a feeling on this playthrough, being zoomed in and having to use a bow the whole time, putting a lot of points in a Valkyrie is going to be very helpful. Just having a second tank. He teleported away. That dude was like, bye Felicia. Man, this room's spicy as hell. There we go. Finally got in here. Alright, chip sapphire, composite bow. Let's see what the bow has. 39% ED. Alright, it's better than my bow. Because composite bow is a faster base than a long bow. And I love the fact that it has 1 cold damage, so that'll be some decent CC. I like it. Seems like the pro play. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, level 2. So part of me is thinking I don't care about the waypoint because I might just keep going. And the other part of me is like, well, I could kill Andy once or twice. You know, I should get it just in case after normal there's like a terrorized Andariel. That's assuming I make it through normal unscathed. Alright, a Grand Charm. Let's see what this is. 4 to dexterity. Not the best. Alright, let's see what's down here. Alright, where's the shaman? Alright, we need that chip diamond right here to do the savage polearm recipe twice now, because we found one earlier. If you guys don't know what the savage polearm recipe is, I'll show you when I get to Act 2 in a few minutes. Alright, well, there's the waypoint. Let's see what's this large term. More dexterity. Dude, I don't need more dexterity. I could use resist, I could use life, I could use damage. I mean, technically dexterity is more damage, but doesn't really stack up as well as a lot of other charms do.
I can't carry anymore. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, let's kill this dude. Alright, let's also see what this long staff's all about. If it's got skills on it, that'll be good. It's got +1 to Inferno. We'll take a look. Take a look. Oh, another long staff. What's this one? Ethereal. And no skills on it. So it's gonna sell for pretty terrible amount of gold, so honestly this crude long staff will probably be better. Nope, no skills. Chip ruby, I'll take that all day, baby. Man, I'm finally getting used to this zoomed in view, but It's a lot different from what I'm used to playing. Alright, level 3. We're almost to Andy. Ooh, a chip skull. Those are 500 gold. Alright, I don't know what Ellie's doing. She's slacking. She needs to get in here and help. There she is. I just realized you guys can't see Ellie's name. How's that? Probably a little better. I could probably even make the rules text a little smaller. Can you still read that? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Alright. Ooh. This is gonna be spicy. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We'll just pick up a little bit. Alright. Almost time to kill Andy. I'm not too worried about her. I just realized I hit level 17 but I didn't put on my stealth. So after I kill these afflicted, I'm gonna go back to town, sell some stuff, and put on stealth. Alright, we're at 58,000 gold. Oh, the stealth. Alright, now we run a little faster, so that'll be nice. Oh shit. Wow. A unique bandage pack is probably like one of the worst things that could have happened. They just keep healing themselves. I need to get more arrows.
Good evening.
I think I'm just gonna run through them. It just takes so freaking long for these idiots. Of course they're blocking the door. Alright, I did it. I did it, my dudes. Alright. Let's kill Andariel. Alright, so there's usually 3 to 4 Dark Shaman in this room. There's one right here usually. There's one over here. And one down here. That's usually it. So in the next room there's 2 Dark Shaman. One on the right, one in the middle to the left. So there's one here. Gotta take him out. Got him. And then there's one here. Oh god. What? You can't fucking see her until she's on top of you. Holy shit. That is not a surprise I wanted. I don't know if any of you guys saw that video I made a level 1 in hardcore kills in Dario. I killed her at level 1. Love to zoom in playthrough. Will you do straight multi-shot to deal with the decreased field of vision? Dude, that's what I'm trying to figure out, coach. So, part of me wants to go strafe, right? But then another part of me says that freezing arrow is probably the pro play.
Good morning.
So either way, I think, coach, Act 2 Nightmare Holy Freeze has to happen, right? Just gotta slow everything down near me. Because with so zoomed in, your reaction time is like, you barely have any time to react. Like, I don't know if you were here when Andy ran up to me, but she scared the shit out of me.
Thank you.
So I think we're gonna feed Ellie some antidote potions.
Greetings.
Nope, no reset. So you guys probably already know this trick, but antidote potions stack. They give you 30 seconds every time you drink one. So when you use an antidote potion, it gives you 50 resist poison, and it increases your max poison resist up to 85. So if I drink it, now I'm at 85 poison resist. So if I drink 5 of them, which I just did, it gives me 2.5 minutes. So I'll also do the same with Ellie,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
and that'll make Indario do a lot less damage to us. Little trick. So we should be able to face tank her a little better. My goal is to face tank her a little bit, so that way Ellie can hit her with the fire arrow. Because she's weak to fire. And my damage is pretty terrible.
Thank you.
Alright, this strategy is clearly working. Alright, sweet. We got Topaz, chipped ruby, chipped diamond, a few rares.
This maiden shall inflict no more
So
anguish.
now, let's go to Act 2, and we're gonna swap out the mercenary. So earlier in the stream, I was debating between prayer and blessed aim. I have made up my mind. We are gonna go blessed aim. So also earlier in this playthrough, remember we found this short staff and it was selling for 5,000 in Act 1? Well, in Act 2 you can sell for up to 10,000, so let's see what it's worth now. So it's still worth 10,000, so do we keep it for Act 3 and see if that's within the parameters of Act 3 for selling, or do we just sell it now? I think I'll keep it for now. If I get desperate for gold, I know where it is.
It is an honor to serve you.
Alright. So, let's get rid of Ellie. She served us well. Thanks, Ellie. And then we're gonna get Blessed Aim. So we can choose between Kasim, Gulzar, or Vikyat. I think Gulzar's a cool name. We'll choose him.
I am overburdened.
Give him her armor. We're gonna vendor her weapon. Let's gamble him a weapon for now. We're gonna use the Savage Polearm recipe shortly once I get the cube. So yeah, just get whatever at this point.
I'll put that to good use.
And then I'm gonna save my gold for level 20, and that's when I'm gonna be able to gamble some circlets. So let's see if I can get the Heraldric Cube before I log off for the night. I'm not gonna stay up much later. I got a busy day tomorrow. The joys of being husband, dad, homeowner. The weekends aren't really yours. I'm sure some of you can relate. I'm trying to buy a computer to play D2 on ultra settings. Any recommendations? That's a tough one, man. I don't really remember all the newest CPUs and GPUs right now. I think I have an RTX 4060 Ti. And then for CPU, Intel has been having a lot of blue screen of deaths. So I would go with an AMD CPU. This one has a Ryzen 7. Don't remember the exact specs. I'd have to look it up. I guess to answer your question, off the top of my head, no, I don't have any recommendations. But what I would say is I wouldn't buy just like a popular like a gaming computer brand, because they usually like overprice a lot of their things. Search for deals on newegg.com, and if you don't know what a deal would be, go on like different subreddits and ask like what decent CPU and GPU you should be looking for in your price range. And since I video edit, I got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM because DaVinci Resolve eats up a lot of memory. But yeah, I guess that answers your question. Is no, I don't have a specific recommendation, but my recommendation is to do your due diligence, and you know, go with a few articles, go with a few subreddits. Just try and get as much information as you can before you buy one. Building one is always the best option. Like, building one is always the cheapest, and you get the most bang for your buck. But if you've never built a PC before and you're not comfortable building a PC, there's plenty of pre-built ones out there that would satisfy what you're trying to do. This one can run it on Ultra. I don't think I am running it on Ultra though. Let's see. No, I'm running on low. That's funny. Alright. Let's see what that does. I don't think it's gonna tank my stats, but so far this PC has been able to do everything I've asked it to. But I mostly just use it to play Diablo 2 and edit some videos and watch YouTube here and there. Like, it's not really asked to do anything too crazy. It's also played Diablo 4 a little bit, but I think I'll always be playing Diablo 2. It's my love. I love this game. Been playing it for 20 years and just always come back to it. I played World of Warcraft for a while and that was fun. Are you noticing a difference in video quality? I don't really see any difference, do you? I think on low is our first unique. Let's go! I've got a toddler sleeping on the other side of the wall. Alright, what do you think? Nokazan? Probably a Nokazan. Yeah. Yeah, Nokazan. Alright, well that's a fantastic find. That's gonna make fighting Diablo a lot easier later. That was definitely the highlight of this stream so far. Yeah, Coach, I don't know if you're new here or you've seen some of my videos in the past, but I upload some hardcore challenge playthroughs. Like I did a crafted item only playthrough all the way through Hellbale. I did an energy only sorceress, so from level 1 I only put points into energy. So I had to come up with strategies to equip gear since I couldn't put points into strength. Like off the bat I couldn't even wear a buckler, or I couldn't even wear like a quilted armor. I just do weird challenge runs. And I take viewer suggestions. I have a list going, and this was one of the suggestions last week, so we're doing it. He suggested that I do a zoomed in playthrough using a bow Amazon. So I took that literally, like I could only use a bow. So at the beginning of the stream, I threw on the ground my javelin and my shield, and I said I couldn't even punch, so I waited until I had a bow, and then here we are. We are making our way through the halls of the dead, and hopefully this character makes it all the way to Hellbale, but If I'm honest, it's probably not. I mean, zoomed in is just really tough. I can see dolls killing me. I can see souls killing me. I can see archers killing me. It's just gonna be a rough challenge. I like your content. I've been playing D2 since the early 2000s. Okay, so you've seen my stuff before. Well, welcome back then. Welcome back, my dude. Thanks for watching any of the videos that you had before. I made this channel on January 1st of this year. Over the holidays, I was telling my wife, I was like, I want something creative to do. And I love playing Diablo 2. So we came up with the idea that I'd make a YouTube channel. And upload some things and see what happens. And I was like, well, no one's gonna watch my shit. And so I told her, like, no one's gonna watch my shit. So I made a few videos. They had like super low views. I was like, yep, this is what I expected. It's all good. I'm having fun making these. I'm having fun doing the playthroughs, editing the content. It's a good time. And all of a sudden, like, a couple of my videos took off in views. And then I had like 500 subscribers in like no time. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a way to tap into something creative, something different. I don't have a ton of time to do this stuff, unfortunately. Just being a dad, most of my time is taking care of my daughter. But it's still fun. And I appreciate you chatting tonight. That makes live streaming a lot more fun. Yeah, thanks. It's been a good time. The Diablo 2 community is like so positive. I've gotten so many good comments, so many like really kind comments. Some people gave me some suggestions to help, like tell me, you know, what they would like in the videos improved, or if my audio sounds funny in certain parts of the video. 'Cause I'm learning all this stuff as I go. Like, I don't have a background in video editing or streaming. This is my first live stream on this account, so just figuring it out as we go, dudes. That's all I can do. That's what Google's for, right? Google and YouTube, man. Like, you can learn so much. You can learn anything online. Like there's a how-to video, or there's a how-to article on essentially everything in the world. So if you want to learn it, you can learn it. Someone else has done it. So what is your favorite character to play in Diablo 2? And I just saw your zoomed in Arthas playthrough. That would be fun. So would an Arthas playthrough be like a necromancer with a sword and shield? Is that what you're saying would be Arthas? With like bone armor? If that's what you're saying, that could be fun. That would be a lot more tanky than this Amazon for sure. But the Amazon was gonna do a lot more damage than Paladin or Necro. The Paladin would be a lot easier. Paladin would be a lot easier. I feel like Necro is more appropriate. I did love playing World of Warcraft. I played that a lot of years. I just don't have the love for it anymore. Like, it's just so time consuming. My favorite part about Diablo 2 is I can pick it up, I can play it for 20 minutes or so, and put it down. In World of Warcraft, it's hard to do that. And you have to like keep up with patches. Alright. Got the Roderick Cube. So we got some things to do now. So first things first. Let's throw all of our gems in the stash. And sell what we don't need. Alright, so I need all these chipped gems. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Savage Polearm recipe. So you need a belt, you need a Kris, you need a diamond, and you need a staff.
I've heard.
So what's the cheapest staff we can get? Honestly, my favorite thing is an odd skill combination, like an Amazon with source skills, and I need to hero edit that unless I go to Triangles. Yeah. Yeah, I do like wonky stuff like that too. Alright. Our first roll is Savage Halberd. I will take it.
I can't use that yet.
Level 19 required. Okay.
Good evening.
So let's get another one. This one's pretty cheap. When you do the Savage Polearm recipe, you do have a chance to get an exceptional base, which obviously you can't use for a long time, but it can give you a little bit of a power spike towards the end of normal. Alright, let's do this. I need the belt. Savage Warscythe, okay. Let me grab another staff. This one's cheap. There you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So we got an exceptional base now. So 58 to 129, and I'm in Act 2 normal. So once he hits level 23, if I can get the strength up for him, that'd be a lot of damage for him. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put these in our stash. We can't use any of them right now. So we're low level. We're going to sell that. Might as well repair. I think that'll do it for tonight. 2.5 hour stream. Okay. Well, this was a fun first stream. Had a few people chat, which was cool. I think I might do this again. I could potentially do this every Friday if people are available and want to hang. I could just continue this character. But yeah, it's been a fun one. Let me rescue Kane real quick, actually. I never did that, I just realized that. Let's rescue Kane, and then I'll head out for the night. There we go. That was easy. I need to rejoin. That sucks. Well, hopefully the waypoint's like right here. I forgot I'm already in Act 2, so I can't just do the quest. I gotta rejoin in Act 1. Bummer, dude. Okay, here it is. So let's rejoin. Zoom in. There we go. Now we should be good.
Not enough mana.
Alright. Come here, Kara. Stony Field. Multi-shot. Fire a couple off.
Not enough mana.
We are up close and personal. Alright. Kane is rescued. Alright, my
Deckard
dudes.
Kane, go to the rogues' camp without delay.
Let's see what Kara gives me first, and then I'll go. FCR ring. That would be so nice if I was a caster, but we're not. Alright, I will catch you all later. Thanks for stopping in, those of you who did. I really appreciate it. My first stream, so it's been fun. It's been cool. Thanks everyone. I will catch you possibly next week if I do this again. Alright. Have a great weekend. Happy Labor Day for the United States people. Peace.